Hey everyone, it's Top Hat Plus here. Today I wanted to talk to you about why I did not buy a Harley Davidson Street Series. When I first started shopping for bikes, that was right near the top of my list. I was shopping for the Kawasaki ER6N, which is a 650 twin cylinder. No idea on the horsepower and torque, doesn't matter. It wasn't the bike I bought, but that was the bike I was looking at. It was pretty economical, it was well priced, it fit okay. It was a fairly comfortable riding position and all that, but when push come to shove, I really wanted to buy a Harley. I really wanted, the clothing and the life and everything else that goes along with a Harley. And my dad rides a Harley. So for me, it was like, if you're going to do this and you're going to buy a real bike, you're going to buy the bike you want to buy because that's what you want to do. And I really wanted to know what it was like to cruise with my dad on my Harley and him on his, and just been amazing. And I'll get more footage of that later. But today we're talking about the Harley Davidson Street 500 and 750 and why I would never buy one. And I would never buy one. I went and I looked at them. I sat on them when they first hit the showroom floor. I had reach issues. I actually had a lot of reach issues. I could barely tiptoe the bike on either side, which was the same issue I had with every other bike. I wasn't a big fan of the style. The bike is very flat from front to back. The tank, the seat, the back fender, it's all just kind of on one flat plane. You'll see on my Nightster here, I have done the tank lift because I wanted that look, but it's very curvy. The bike has, in my opinion, very strong sex appeal, which was very important to me. Owning a Harley is all about that. It's all about the look and the sound and the ride. I've not changed anything as far as riding position or riding comfort. It's got the stock bars on it. I rolled them back a little bit to keep them very, very comfortable, save a few bucks, and keep it looking pretty clean. But as far as the HD 500 and 750 is concerned, the reason I really, really didn't want it was because the motors are made in India. I don't know anything about it. I don't know how reliable they're going to be. I don't know what problems they're going to have. I don't know anything about the bike. Whereas this is running the Revolution engine. It's still kind of warm, so I was out riding the Revolution engine, so it's super reliable. They've been building this engine since the 50s. I've seen bikes 25 years old that I can walk up, take parts off of, and bolt them right on this bad boy. Amazing. I mean, that tells me everything I need to know. Every forum I've been on, everything I've ever seen on this motor, like this is the motor that got Harley through all their tough times and through the 80s when they were having nothing but problems and all this stuff. This was the motor, and I must say, this motor makes this bike for me, hands down. The torque, the sound, the vibration, it is rubber mounted as well, and EFI, so it's just super smooth when you're cruising on the highway. And the HD 750 and the HD 500 is a liquid cooled bike. I don't know how hot it runs. I don't know. I didn't even care, to be honest. I don't find I have any heat issues with this. So free air, liquid cooled didn't matter. But I do love the free air look. I love the minimalistic, keep a no nonsense. And everybody I know rides liquid cooled bikes. They have this problem and that problem, and they pipe the cooling underneath the seat. The seat gets so hot you can't almost sit on it, which is not an issue with this bike. The other thing I really, really didn't like, and a few of the key things that make a Harley are the controls. You have your right signal on the right side and your left signal on the left side. The HD 500 and 750 kind of feels like a mutt. It's kind of like, they walked into the Kawasaki plant, grabbed a parts bin, we're going to put these controls on it, we're going to put these grips on it, we're going to put these tires on it, and we're going to do this, and we're going to do that, and none of it felt really Harley to me. It wasn't that American, strong, just iron, simple. Now, I'm sure lots of people will disagree, and the bike was built for, around town, urban cruising, and this and that and the other. I must say, I can't imagine anything being more fun than this Sportster. It is amazing when you get it out, not to mention the sound. You will never get this sound out of the HD series, and that's kind of disappointing. Saying that, I can't say I'd buy every Harley Davidson on earth, or I love every model. I like very few, actually. The HD Breakout, the new Roadster is pretty sleek. Crossbones, which was a soft tail, pretty nice. But this really is it for me for Sportsters. I really do like this platform. I like the narrow tire on the front. I'm not against the 48s and all that, but I do like the tire on the front. I love the spoke rims. I just like to keep it really, really simple. I've gotten a lot of people at gas stations ask me, hey, I've seen a bike like that. It was a 1958, etc., etc. I'm going, no, it's a little bit newer than that. It is a 2010, so it does have all of the modern creature comforts and reliability and all that. And then I've done a few tweaks beyond that. But, more than anything, I wasn't going to be a guinea pig for Harley to get the bike out there, to get all this publicity and all this, that, and the other, when I really just wanted a Harley. I wanted to know exactly what I was getting and have the same experience as everybody else. I just wanted to get out on the road, ride it thunders down the road, and it made me really, really happy when I found this bike, because I actually bought this bike for less money than the 750 was listing for, which to me was fantastic. So I got an amazing deal on this, and I bought it brand new, first brand new Harley at 25 years old. I mean, I never would have thought that. I was thinking more like 40 maybe, get myself into one of these bikes, but just, I guess the stars aligned, and boom, we're here. And we're loving the ride, and we're loving everything we do with it. So, if you got any questions or concerns or comments, feel free to leave them in the description below. Like, subscribe, and share. Till next, guys, take care.